little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
If it's burning and that one close the door behind you, so press the switch. Good seeing you. Okay, good to see you.
The town prosecutor, who's the prosecutor? I don't believe it. Maybe not. I mean, I understand the whole pilot thing. I'm still trying to do that. So, if you have all these families, and then they're not in some way contributing to the tax base, other than being consumers, or how do they do that?
It's just, it's at different rates. And I know it's confusing.
I mean, I would expect that if you have all these new families coming in, maybe my taxes would go down. I think you're on air, yeah.
I'm not, but you should really tell someone.
Who usually does that? Hi, you're live on Maplewood, South Orange. South Orange. Maplewood Radio. Don't beat me up, the town prosecutor. What's in my line? I am trying to. You have any questions for the town prosecutor?
You know what? I was going to ask you before. I see you on Facebook. You're a serious runner. I know. I see you. Because I know you from a long time ago when I ran David Sherman's campaigns.
Oh, wow, that's a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago.
So I see you on Facebook.
I'm trying. How are you doing over there? I'm supposed to tell you a lot.
Hi, Jack.
So you just talking to some young ladies to put you alive. Don't worry. But you satisfied with you here?
What is it? Yeah. Oh, somewhere? Hi.
Sorry. Go one way. Yes, it's not fun having to drive around, but at the same time, just not just a one-way to right here. But the cleaning that's been done. Different. And I was just talking to my
Can you just jump in here for a minute? I have a concern. And my concern is that the community is predominantly people of color. And yet we only had about 5 or 6 people here from the community. Shouldn't we have had more people from the community over here today? It's a very important, a situation like this in our community.
Thank you, Jack.
Their responsibility involved. If you want to change, don't stay at home. Make some sacrifices. Come out to the community. Have your voice, have your faces. And that's how
we move in the right, that's how things happen, that's how we move in the right direction, that's how we shake things up, and we try to revitalize our community.
Right, see, I'm just concerned when we don't participate, things happen,
Right.
and it already happens, and then you're not part of it, and then when it happens, you complain about it, but you weren't part of it being done. I mean, I was happy to see that, you all came out here, to voice your opinion, but it always seemed that things happen, and when it's finished, then we voice our opinion.
It's always individuals making choices. It boils down to that, and you can't be part of it. Well, when the reward is here, they're passing out the reward, but there's hard work that goes into it. So it's just individuals that have to say, look, I want to be part of it from beginning to end.
So to tell me, you say their taxes,
Everybody's taxes are equal, for those who did come out before, it's nice to have them. Again, it's full night, so hopefully 2 months down the line, when the mayor is about to enter, we'll have more faces there, but
The raise the same for both.
And the word went out, so, the word did go out, so we have to do that. I have to say, and the mayor knows, they really have
They're based on the different.
really changed the step of gateway and really, paying attention to ourselves. We wanted to
Thank you so much. Maybe I'm going to try to get a quick word from you.
they're not like 3 bedrooms.
Got nothing to say. You gotta go. Thank you for coming.
Can we just talk here for 1 minute?
No.
Can we speak here for 1
No.
minute? The residents are very happy with some of the things that the Maple Township community
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
So we just want to get a quick word from
No.
you.
No.
The mayor doesn't want to speak.
No, I'm going home. No comment. No
The
comment.
mayor has no comment.
9 o'clock.
The mayor said he's going home. Don't forget your list, mayor. So we're going to get a quick
Right.
This is me.
Is that you? Oh, the mayor always wanted to take my paper.
Where's my folder? See? Let's go.
So we are here. We're going to wrap up here at the D Hart Park. They had a community meeting here tonight. Addressing the issues facing the people in the Jacoby Street District. We have the mayor, and we are now leaving this, and we're gonna quickly wrap up here. Margie, can you hold 1 minute so we can just wrap this up? So, what was your takeaway from here tonight, Margie?
Well, some citizens are very happy with what's going on, and it's a lot of things clarified. As far as the individuality, the traffic, I was hoping for a bigger turnout, but it is very cold out. So get what we made it.
So you're saying that you being that it's cold, that people didn't.
I think that they had enough to do with it. It's very cold out. It's like 12 degrees outside.
Were you happy with the answer of the mayor with regards to the low-income housing?
Was I happy with the answer? I understood the answer. You'd be either happy or just unhappy. I understood his answer. Someone, I mentioned it to someone, they said, we should deal with the people here who need help first. So they're going to open up, 6 units of low-income housing out of 230 units and use the rest of the money to help so-called loans to people, which I know someone is taking one of those loans to fix their roof. But you don't pay back the loan, so I guess if you move out before, you pay it back. It's a loan or really a grant of money. And I think I saw that offered by a coalition. So, this is what they decided. What can you do? Are you happy with the answer?
No, I wasn't happy.
Okay, and why was that?
Because there are people who had an opportunity to move into this community and make a better life for themselves and their family. And this community that we tout diversity is not allowing people for that to happen. And if you move into this community, as you would say, you can afford to move into this community.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can afford to move into this community, unless something drastic happened, somehow you should be able to afford if you need to do repairs. But for those other people who get
No, but there are people here who don't have enough money, right? So he's saying that
are they renters or they own their house?
they're owners, people who own homes who cannot really afford.
Okay.
So, and they could have been living there for an extended period of time, but they do not have the money to make the repairs on their house. And so I guess they have got to get that money from somewhere. I mean, again, and I reiterate what I said, that you're only really responsible for the people that are already in your community. I mean, my concern is that the people who are living in apartments are not paying enough to add, I understand their foot traffic and their commercial activity, but I would like to see somehow the tax base, go down just a little bit more, even if it's by $20. And I don't know if that's going to happen with additional apartments. And I am concerned about the stress that it would put on the school district, because the money is going directly to the town itself. So I think the next question is, how is the school district going to deal with an influx of, X hundreds of number of new children and not have the funding to pay for those children? Because our taxes, 40% at least, from what I understand, are going to the school district. It's less money going to the school district and more going to the town itself. And as he said, well, we use that money to pay for more police. I mean, I understand that, but there's just got to be a better way, because I'm concerned about funding being taken out of the schools.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Wrapping up the live broadcast here at the New Heart Community Center, located at Burnett Avenue, or Burnett Street in Mayport. You heard the mayor. The mayor didn't want to do an interview with us. I mean, that wasn't unexpected. The mayor said he had to run. But Margie did interview the prosecutor of Maplewood.
Yes, without telling her.
And she didn't even tell her that she was live on the air. So.
Well, I've learned that lesson.
Well, she have learned that lesson, but.
Well, it was pretty innocuous, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but I think it was a good meeting, and people came out and voiced their opinion, and I think Maplewood is trying to do right, by its citizens or by its residents. So, we got to wait and see. They're going to have more of these meetings, and we're going to bring these meetings live to you. Time check. The time is approximately 9:04 p.m. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that, so I like to think what I've got to do. Remember, hard work beats talent, and talent does not work hard. Every 60 seconds of anger produce 1 minute of action. New closing coming from. All right, see you. Same one more time, same one more channel. Later.